Welcome to the last video of the year where I clickbait the hell out of the title, and if you fell for it, then it's probably your first year watching a radio silence video. Ah man, what's going on everybody? If this is your first time watching a video where I title the video "No More Videos" or something like that and put the thumbnail of something like me doing like this. Well, welcome to your first year on this channel. So every year I take what I call a radio silence. I forget why we originally called it radio silence in the beginning, but regardless, I take the first 2 weeks of the year off every single year because your man needs a break at some point in time. And inevitably, this video is always, what did we do this last year? Were you happy? Were you not happy? What are you gonna do next year? So if you're here for motorcycles, bye. Seriously though, yeah, this video is gonna have nothing to do with motorcycles. It's gonna have to do with how I felt about this previous year and what we got to look forward to in the next year. So if you're here for exciting, fun, cinematic content, nothing here for you. We'll see you in 2020. So if you stuck around, thanks, glad you give a shit about what I say, and if you didn't, you're not here. So 2019, pretty interesting year. It's good to, I want to put it out there in the beginning because we're gonna get into some stuff, but 2019, all the goals were met. Every year during my radio silence time, I come up with what do I want to achieve in this next year? We hit some major milestones, and every single one of the goals that I set out for myself, I actually accomplished in 2019, so yay. Some of the highlights: hit 1 million subscribers, which if you care about subscribers, whoop-de-doo, yay! And if you don't, it is what it is. I got a big gold plaque, so that's cool. Fun fact, 2019, I got to work with some of the highest level companies I've ever gotten to work with before. I got Yamaha on a text message chain on like borrowing bikes and stuff. Like this, well, you guys can't see it. There's R3 that's going back tomorrow. Actually, the day you guys are watching this, I'm taking the R3 back. I got to work with Progressive with Insurance Progressive with a video, which was never thought that would happen. Got to work with Lego. There were so many companies I got to work with in 2019. It's earlier me would have been blown away. It's like, dude, I never expected to get to work with companies like that. So in that regard, 2019 was a pretty solid year. When it comes to series for the channel, we got the Bobber finally given away. That guy getting shipped out in a couple days. Thank you, Jesus. We also got the Panigale. It's right behind the CBR here. You probably can't see it. That's only got like 5 more episodes. Fingers crossed. And then that's gonna be going away. We already have the bike for season 5. So for a Wreck Bike rebuild standpoint, it's pretty good. We launched the Wreck Bike Refresh series that's going phenomenally. That bike's got 1 more episode. So every motorcycle you see in this garage is a couple months away from leaving. He's leaving now. The R3's leaving in 2 days. This guy's gonna be leaving in like less than a month. The Panigale's gonna be gone in a couple months. We're gonna have to restock on bikes, fam. So yeah, on Wreck Bike rebuild status, that went really well. We put out a ton of episodes. The Panigale series has been the most smooth Wreck Bike rebuild season we've had yet. So that's really awesome. On the First Ride note, one of the series that my channel is known for, we only did 16 videos, which I don't know if that sounds like a lot to you or not, but I really felt like I dropped the ball on the First Ride series, but I want to talk about that. And I want to talk about the year in general, because in looking back at 2019, I kind of feel like I don't feel happy with what got put out in 2019. Now, I'm not let down about the quality of the videos. I feel like I've really got my videos to a quality point that I'm actually happy with. When I release a First Ride for you guys, I'm authentically happy about those videos. I'm really I feel proud about the level of quality we've gotten to with those videos. But First Rides and Wreck Bike Rebuild, there was a lot of work that got done in 2019 to get us to the quality that we're currently at. And that work never translates to you guys until the final videos get done. So I think what ended up happening in 2019 is so much work was going in behind the scenes to make sure we got the right cameras that work right. I'm building teams of people to help me put out the type of content I want to put out. 2019, I spent a lot of time and energy on getting the equipment and the teams behind me that I need to make the content for you guys that you guys like watching. And I think that has led me to spend the entire year doing that. So the good part about that is all the shows that we're putting out, super high quality. You guys tell us all the time, it's like, hey, cinematics on point, footage on point. And that took the entire year. The good news, I don't want it to all be bad news. It's not like I'm looking back at 2019, it's like, damn, wish that year didn't even happen. But as a creative person that enjoys making videos, I do feel like that took so much of my time that I just didn't really get to have fun in 2019. It was just a year of work, if you wanna look at it that way. Now, to be clear, before we go into anything, I need you guys to understand, I love the shit out of what I do. I love it every single day. And this job, if you will, takes a lot of balance. So 2019, on a personal opinion, was not balanced at all. I didn't let myself have as much fun as I think I need to, and that I have the ability to do. I control any video I want to make, and I think I've been so focused on the business side of things that I've forgotten that this YouTube channel is my YouTube channel. It's not titled my name yet. That might be changing soon, but it's Chaseontwowheels. I'm Chase. Like, this is my channel. I can do what I want. And I think I focus so much on business that I forgot the fun part of the channel. So that's kind of how I feel about 2019. You know, I feel like we put out a good amount of videos, but I really feel like there's a lot of improvement there. And I think one of the improvements is me starting to have more fun in the videos I do. So I really enjoy doing first rides, right? I like to who the hell would not like to ride around any motorcycle that a dealership give you a key to, right? Really good situation. And you guys probably saw, we recently did the last set of first rides that we did in those clusters. That is what we're gonna be doing the majority of 2020. We are going to be doing clusters of first rides, all the bikes in the same class, and having a explanatory video like showing the class, and then an end video after we do all the first rides. You guys seem to really respond well to that, so way more of that in 2020. We've got some crazy stuff planned out for Wreck Bike Rebuild after the Panigale, so y'all need to buckle the hell up. I spent a lot of time building my team around Wreck Bike Rebuild, the show where we take wreck bikes, turn them into dream bikes, and we give them away to the people that support us. We now have we're coming up on having a 4-man team of people, well, 4, 5, a lot of people it takes to build that amount of content at that consistency level, and I've never felt better about the team I've built up around me for Wreck Bike Rebuild. So you guys have some really fun stuff to look forward to in 2020, and I think 2020 is the year that the MotoVlogs need to come back. If you guys are new to the YouTube motorcycle, if you're new to the YouTube motorcycle space, this whole space started like 7 years ago with guys like me and other dudes that kind of started this motovlogging thing. We would just ride around and talk to a GoPro. You know, I feel like I've overproduced a lot of the content that I do, and I still want to do the big production-y stuff like first rides and Wreck Bike Rebuild, but I do feel like there's a gap in the content I'm making of just kind of like, just ride around and cruise and, you know, just have a conversation with you guys, regardless of what the topics are. And I think in 2020, there needs to be a bike in here. If you guys don't know, the last motorcycle I had was a Daytona 675R Triumph. I ended up selling that in late 2018. It was like November, I think it was around Thanksgiving. I sold that bike, and I've still got the WR, the Yamaha WR250, but I look at my WR250 as like a supplementary bike. It's an amazing motorcycle as a second motorcycle. For me, it's not really a primary motorcycle. So 2019 was the first entire full year that I consider myself to not have owned a motorcycle. Now, I've had super awesome opportunities. Mountain let me borrow a R6 for a couple months, and Yamaha's letting me borrow bikes left and right. We're about to take the R3 back. We had a Nikon for a few months. We got a bike lined up to but like borrow for the first part of 2020. So I've got really great opportunities, but there is a difference in a bike that's lent to you, that you can do whatever you want to, and a bike you own that gets its own thing on the channel. And I definitely felt the lack of that in 2019. You know, you don't have this motorcycle that you name and you get mods for, and I get to take you guys along the process of making the bike my own. I really missed that in 2019, and looking back, that was probably one of the major negatives of the year. Is on a random Sunday that I didn't have anything to do, I could jump on my personal motorcycle and go ride, whether it be to the mountains or do a track day, do whatever the hell I want to on a motorcycle. Which is odd, right? Because I live a life where I get to ride any motorcycle I want, yet I don't really own one that I'm really happy with. It's kind of an odd little situation. Probably doesn't make sense to you guys, but this is, I look at my little Radio Silence videos being like, hey, let's be real for a second. This is not, oh, it's a first ride, look at the new motorcycle, ooh, shiny. Or it's not Wrecked Bike Rebo, it's like, oh my gosh, here's expensive parts that we're putting on motorcycles. I feel like there's a lack of realness right now on my channel, and it makes it, I don't like that feeling. I have built this channel up of just talking with you guys and taking you guys through the experiences that I get to have. And I've cultivated those experiences, right? I've made the first ride so I can have lots of really fun experiences, and I've got Wrecked Bike Rebuild where we get to build really cool experiences. But I have a lack of getting those personal experiences and just being able to talk to you guys about what's going on. And I think that has kind of taken my personal side of my channel away a little bit. I don't know if you guys could tell this. If you could, then that sucks. But if you couldn't, then good. It was masked well. But yeah, I think that's what I want to bring back in 2020. I want to bring me back to this channel because I feel like there's a massive lack of that. And if you're not happy for that, that's totally cool. There's lots of motorcycle content creators on YouTube, a ton of them making amazing content. You guys can go follow those guys. And if you are interested in having more of me on the channel, then you're on the right side of the thing. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. I hate saying that with every bit of my soul, almost as much as I hate making clickbaity thumbnails. But say la vie, that is the job. So yeah, guys, kind of a soury look at 2019. I feel super good about 2020. I feel like we got a lot of stuff in the works that are gonna be really good for you guys, and I'm gonna be able to enjoy myself. And if I truly think if I enjoy what I do more, you guys will enjoy the content more. That's my thought process. More Wrecked Bike Rebuild, way more first rides, some gear reviews in here and there, and some personal style videos. Gonna start taking my channel back because, you know, it's mine and all. Also, I got a personal goal for myself in 2020. Every YouTuber understands this, but I have gotten to a point where the numbers of this channel have mattered far too much. I'm too obsessed with like, how did a video do, and how many views is it getting? What are the comments saying? How many likes does it get? I think that has been another situation that has kind of like pushed me away from the channel. Everything's a math game. It's like, how did your video perform in the first 24 hours as opposed to other videos that posted in 24 hours? And it becomes not fun. It becomes like, hey, let's play the system. Like, let's get as many views as we can. And attaching yourself to views on a video or comments or likes and not just having a good time will ruin the fun you can have in a YouTube channel. So if you guys are starting your own YouTube channel, keep these things in mind. You might not experience them first, but later down the road, you might eventually. So, I have talked far enough. I have no fun cinematic-y shots and B-roll to cut to as I talk through this video, but it's kind of what the channel needs. It needs some realness. And if you've stuck around on this video this long, then I really appreciate it. That's awesome that you're actually watching through and want to have these styles of conversations, because we're probably going to have a lot more in the next year. I appreciate you guys watching to the end of the video. You guys are officially in the outro crew. High five to you. I try to say hey to you guys on every single video. I really appreciate you guys supporting me in 2019. I look forward to doing even better content for you and me in 2020. And let's have a good freaking year. You know what? Let me know in the comments down below. What are you looking forward to in 2020? What changes are you gonna make, like I've talked to you guys about in this video? What changes are you looking forward to make in 2020? We will see you back midway through January. No videos till then. I might post on Instagram, so you can follow me there at C2WPics. I might post some stuff on Twitter, but no real content is gonna come out until mid-January. Hopefully I can decompress, collect myself, and come back stronger than ever. But yeah, you guys are awesome for supporting the channel. Thank you long time, and I will see you guys in 2020. You guys go celebrate the new year, and I'll see you back eventually. Later, guys. Chaseontwowheels out. Okay, I need to go jog because I got a lot of weight to lose after freaking Christmas. Dude, I gained 7 pounds. Your boy didn't give a sh. All right. I'll see you guys in 2020. Later.